It's come to my attention that people don't know the true formula for success. Success is not luck, is not talent, it is not even timing. All right. Success is a simple formula. And once you understand it, you can engineer it. Today, we're going to break down the simplest success formula that you'll ever need.
This is the League of Hustlers, where we don't just talk about motivation. We build systems for execution to help you get to that next level. Today, we're giving you the framework that you can apply immediately, the framework that will actually level up your life, level up your business, level up your relationships. Success is not random. However, a lot of people feel like they get random results, right? They try something once, maybe twice, it doesn't hit, and they quit. Or worse, they stay busy, but they're not necessarily moving forward. Like, have you ever seen somebody who works on a car, but and they always working on the same car, but the car is always on blocks? You never see the car actually in motion. And that's, you actually want to get your vehicles in motion. And so what if, we told you that there's actually a predictable, outcome that you could drive for yourself by using a simple success formula. So it's not about guarantees, but it's more so about controlling the inputs. And today we're going to give you that simple formula, which is success is equal to P times F times T. Now we're literally giving you a formula here. For all you math wizards, right? This is literally a formula that you can follow. And once you understand this, you can stop guessing and actually start building outcomes.
For sure. For sure. Success formula, very simple. PFT. All right, let's start with the P. P stands for probability. Okay, so this is the quality of each attempt. You increase the probability of success by increasing the quality of each of your attempts. How good is your shot when you take it? Think about your skill. Think about your strategy. Think about your preparation. Think about your positioning. For example, two people start a business. One just jumps in with no research, no plan. They just go at it, right? The other one studies the market. They learn the customers, they learn the industry, and then they build a real offer. Same effort, but completely different probabilities of success. Out of those people, who do you think will be more successful? This is the key takeaway, right? You don't just want to move fast, you want to improve your odds. Every rep that you take should make you sharper, increase the probability. All right.
Yeah. Major point there. Definitely want to increase your probability for success. Once you increase your probability, the more likely you are to achieve a certain outcome. The next thing you want to do is increase your frequency. And so this is the next thing that you can, these are things you can literally control. You can improve your probability by doing those things, right? Increasing your skills, strategy, being more prepared. Same thing here, frequency. You can literally increase your reps, right? Increase your daily output, be more consistent. How often are you taking this action, right? It's kind of like going to the gym. You go in there and you just do one rep on a particular set, and you're not really going to get the results. You need to increase your reps. How many shots are you actually putting up? A good example of this is like a content creator who posts, let's say, once a week. And let's say you have another creator who posts every single day. Even if they're both average, the one who has the higher reps is more likely to succeed, because the more attempts, they have more data, they have more feedback, they're creating more opportunities for themselves. Volume creates visibility, and it gives you that feedback loop for you to be able to process your data and actually grow, make improvements. And so you don't need necessarily perfection. What you need is repetition.
Exactly. And that leads us to key point 3. All right, key point 3, which is time, right? So this is the most overlooked one, right? Time. This represents like how long you stay in the game. Okay? So there's a difference between your frequency and time, right? So time is more so how long you're putting it in, whereas frequency is how much, right, and how frequent that is going on. But time, think about it in terms of not just days, not just weeks, we're talking years. Okay, for example, if someone's starting a podcast, right, and they quit after 10 episodes because it didn't blow up, all right. How long have we been doing this, bro?
For a few years, definitely
Yeah,
not
yeah.
months at this point. We're talking years.
Like 2019, 2020, or something like that. We've been at it for a long time, right? Some people would have quit by now. I think we're like 200 some episodes in. When it's all said and done, we started with just audio, and then we've been growing, growing, growing. Right? We could have quit after the first 10 episodes. We could have quit after the first 50. Could have quit after the first 100. Right? But we're not. We're staying at it. So consider this person that they start a podcast and then they quit after 10 episodes because it didn't just blow up. We see this all the time. But meanwhile, versus another person who keeps going at it for 2 years. They put in the same effort per episode, but they have completely different results over time. Why? Because one quit at 10 and the other one kept going and it's still going after 2 years, right? So the key takeaway for this is that most people don't necessarily fail, they just don't last long enough to win. So you got to stay in the game, you got to keep going. You have to think in terms of years and know that as you keep going, the compounding of all of those results is
Yep.
going to just build into something massive. And most people quit too early. That's just the reality of it.
Right. Yeah. So, and this is where the dream stream comes in, right? Because this formula works only if you can actually track and execute it consistently. And so, dream stream is the system that aligns your probability, your frequency, and your time. You can improve your skills, you can increase your output, you can stay locked in long enough to actually get those results. And so it turns it from a guessing game, from guessing your way to success, to actually building a pipeline that's going to give you the results that you need.
Yeah, check this out. You're struggling and busy, but busy doesn't build income streams. Too many ideas, too many goals, no clear system. Most people hustle every day, but they're still guessing on what to work on next. But that's why we built DreamStream, an AI-powered system that turns your vision into real income streams. It organizes your ideas, your goals, and your weekly execution with AI guidance at every step. No more guessing, just focused progress. Start your free trial today and turn your vision into real income streams. All right, make sure you guys check that out at DreamStreamStrategy.com. Free trial going right now. Hop in there, check it out. I promise you it will be beneficial and game changing for your business. But here are your next steps. All right, here are your next steps. What we're going to do, okay, we're going to apply this immediately. All right, I want you to commit to yourself to apply this immediately. Step one, we're going to increase your probability. Okay. Study your craft daily. Get feedback on your craft and sharpen your strategy. Step 2, increase your frequency. Set a non-negotiable output goal, right? You're going to do whatever it is, and you're going to do it frequently, and you're going to do it consistently. The key here is consistency. Okay. It could be by the minute, right? It could be once a month, whatever it is. Just make sure that you start off by being consistently frequent. All right. Step 3 is commit to time. Give yourself a real runway. 6 months minimum. Okay. 12 months is ideal. Step 4, we're going to track every single thing. Your inputs create your outcomes. Remember that. Your inputs create your outcomes, so make sure that you measure it. All right?
Yeah. Hopefully this shifted your perspective. I feel like a lot of times you already know what to do. It's more so about actually doing it, right? Just to recap, we want to increase our probability. We want to increase our frequency, and then actually commit to the time that it's going to take. Stick to it. Stop chasing shortcuts, and then, start building systems. Tap in with the DreamStream, start executing at a higher level. Free trial, go ahead and sign up for that. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and then closing, man, listen, success is not magic. It's probability times frequency times time. Control those 3, and you control your life's outcome. All right? That's it for this episode. As always, hit us up at questions@leagueofhustlers.com. And that's it. Let's get it. Let's go. And follow for more. Cheers.
I'm becoming who I picture. Now the vision getting clearer. I'm stepping as a one. New level just begun. Level just a one. New level just begun. I'm becoming who I picture.